Okay, my name is Christian Chuka, Evangelist Chuka. I'm here in KURDISTAN. Okay, I'm here now with some beautiful youths here, my friends. I call them my friends. I call them my friends now because they are going to be my friends from today. I've told them about my crime. I used to be a criminal. I used to be a drug dealer. I've done so many bad things, and I don't hide it. And I'm not ashamed of what I did in the past. All I want to do now is to find out why the youths are going into crime today. Let them say their mind, because maybe society have neglected the youths. Maybe there's no job for the youths or something. So I want you guys to be honest with me. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, Isaac Makonnen.
Isaac Makonnen. Where do you come from originally?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia, okay. Please, can you tell me, do you know why there's so much crime among the youths now, that the youths are killing each other, they are stabbing each other and all that? Do you know what could cause that?
Maybe the need for something better. Maybe they don't have fundamentals.
I don't think they can hear you.
Okay, maybe they don't have a stable background or a stable family or anything else which they can rely on. So I think they might need to go into life of crime or go into doing such despair acts so that they can survive or make something for them. Also, like, ego might come into it, or need to make something of yourself in this world.
Yeah.
So maybe like they find that education is not the way, so crime is.
Wow. Okay, you yourself, how do you feel? Are you still in school?
I just graduated high school.
Oh wow, I graduated from high school. That's great. So what do you intend to do next now? What do you
I'm gonna San Diego State.
San Diego. Okay. You play any soccer, anything at all? Any game?
Just
okay,
tennis.
you just going to school, yeah?
Yeah, not there. Yeah, I'm not in uni.
Okay, uni, okay. Please, I mean, the whole world, you can hear this young man saying, we are neglecting our youth. That's why so many rubbish is going on. We need to find a solution to this. We need to get them busy, get some sports activities going on so that the kids can get busy, yeah? Speak English, right? Yes. Okay, come over, let me talk to you, sir, please, yeah? What's your name, please?
Carson.
Carson. Okay, from
the United States.
United States. Oh wow, that's great. This is Carlson from United States of America. How long have you been here?
I've been here 2 days. I'm on a trip.
Only 2 days on a trip. Now we have a lot of talk now to do, because I know in America we have so many crime going on with the youth, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me why the crime is so high in America? I mean, can you tell me, please?
Much like my friend, I don't know any pure facts. I haven't done a lot of research. I don't have, scientific anything, any numbers or anything. But going off my worldly knowledge that I possess right now, I think the biggest part, that contributes to crime is neglection. By family, by society, by people who outcast them based on race, based on being shy, like you said, based on different external factors. And when people are neglected, they feel like they don't have a purpose. They feel like the odds are against them. They feel like people don't care about them. And when they have no purpose and they possess no hope and faith, then they tend to turn to things that they don't really care about. They don't think about what they're doing as much because they don't care. Because if people don't care about them, then why should they care about other people, right?
Yes.
So I think
in order to get that recognition, they are going to go extra mile, do anything to get recognition, isn't it?
Right, and to get that feeling of being accepted, turning to people who do bad things because it's easier than doing the right thing. In their mind, that's what they think. So I think in order to solve that, you have to give them a purpose, make them have hope, or not make them, but give them hope, give them faith, allow them to feel loved and feel like someone is giving them some sort of compassion and give them outlets.
Oh, this is very enriching. I'm so glad for the explanation you did here. Every one of them agree that this is neglect. Negligence has caused us so much trouble in society, and I strongly believe that we can turn it around, right? This can be sorted out, isn't it?
Right.
In America, when are you going back to States?
30 days.
30 days time. My son plays in Pittsburgh. He's a basket player in America. I will show you his picture later. He's a very good boy. He has never been involved in any crime or whatsoever.
Good.
Yes, because I used my own crime to turn him around.
Right.
I spent that 8 years, I told you about my testimony here, I spent that 8 years in prison because I was a bad boy.
Right.
And because I want to belong. The peer, peer pressure, when everybody is like buying Gucci, Armani, stuff, you want to buy your own. You want to feel it. You go and do anything to make money to buy it.
Right.
This is something we just have to try to avoid completely.
Right.
Because all fingers, if you look at these fingers, they are not equal, right? So everybody's not the same. We don't need to do what others are doing.
Right.
I'm so glad that you are here today, and I'm going to give every one of you my number. And what's your, you're a Christian, or?
Yes, I grew up Christian, raised
You grew
Christian.
up Christian, yeah? And I mean, I know that we all are the same. We all are the same. And I'm going to just keep following up, so we see how we can, when I get over to USA, I'm going to try to get hold of you, contact you, see how we're going to be able to build a strong team that are youth that can be able to fight back. We're not going to let the kids being killed anymore. So what we have to start to learn to do is to manage our anger. Are you hearing me now, my beautiful friends? Now, see, now come closer so you can hear me. Yeah, we have to do everything that we can now to manage our anger. You see, anger is a very bad thing. When you are angry, when somebody do something to you that you don't like, try to think before you react. You understand?
Right, as well as fear.
Yeah. What do you say?
Emotional intelligence.
Emotional intelligence. That's a beautiful word for that. You see that, yeah? You have to react quite kindly. Don't just be in a rush. When you act impulsively, there's always a very high risk of being killed. You might rush into it and you just react. Somebody will damage your life with gun or knife. So these are very important that we take exactly the advice I'm giving you. Take it home. Don't overreact when things are happening, because youths are very vulnerable these days to be killed.
Right. As well as fear, though, not just anger.
Yeah. So many people are out there now being so worried, and I don't know. Have you ever feel like you're worried going out? Like you're a little bit afraid of going out because of trouble outside? Okay, you have the confidence. Yeah.
Mostly because like I'm just like out with always a group of guys, so it's like that.
Okay, you're always in a group of guys, yeah? But you guys doesn't carry knife or gun, right? You don't carry knives and gun. Please don't do that, because that's not good, yeah? Just have a trust in yourself. I'm sure that you're a big boy and you're strong enough to be able to handle the matter. But you know, we have to always avoid trouble. Very important, yeah? So now I'm going to do some prayer with you guys, and I'm going to give you guys also my documents and my numbers and everything, so we can be able to get to know each other better, yeah? I love you. What do you think is the reason why so many girls are today into crime, and many of them are not really listening to their parents anymore? Do you know why?
I agree with Karam. I feel like financial stability is a big issue, because if their parents don't control them, if their parents don't show them what to do or guide them, it would be hard for them to know what is good or bad, and they'll be involved in crimes basically. Yeah.
Wow. So how long have you been in Sweden? 3 years now, yeah? Because you're in school now, right?
Yeah.
Where do you come from originally?
Ethiopia.
Okay. How do you, your life, if you can basically say, your lifestyle, will you say is good here or bad to compare with when you were in Ethiopia?
I think it's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah.
No change in it.
No, I mean, there's a changing system in country and school system and everything, but I feel like there's nothing that significantly nothing, because we have a good background, because my parents take. So if you have a good stable family or background, then anywhere you go, it's going to be the same. Yeah.
So you believe in what you know, and you know that being good is what you need to do, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter which country you step your feet in, you're still going to be a good girl.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you. That's really nice to hear. Okay, now, please, what's your name, sir?
My name is Karam.
Karim?
Yep.
Where do you come from originally?
I'm from Syria originally.
From Syria originally. How long have you been in Stockholm, in Sweden?
About 6 years.
6 years now. So you speak Swedish, right?
No, not really.
Not really.
Because I'm on and off.
Okay, on and off, okay. So do you know why the crime is very high among the youth? Do you know why?
Yeah, he touched on the point, but it's basically a lot of people here, first of all, they're neglected by their parents, because it could be because their parents, they come from a rough background, or they don't have enough financial stability in the house to give them that foundation in which they need. And another point could be that because there's nothing to do, so there's nothing to do for the child. He's bored, so he would go on the streets, and then that would here's the streets, and then it would go down and down to a worse and worse level.
So if there is a job, the crime will reduce, right?
Yes.
If there are some activities,
yes,
like sports activities, without discrimination, everybody have right to go.
We'll take the mind of the child off the streets.
Wow. I don't speak Swedish either. What about you? You speak English?
Yeah, but I'm really bad at speaking.
Eh?
I'm bad at speaking.
Okay, Swedish, yeah? Oh, svenska. Oh, jag kom. Det är inga fara. Okay. Just talk to me in Swedish. I will translate later. Okay. Hur länge har du bott i Sverige?
Jag föddes i Kurdistan, men jag kom hit när jag var 9 månader.
Okay. She was born in Kurdistan. She came here when she was only 9 months. So, hur gammal är du nu?
18.
She's 18 years old now. She came here when she was only 9 months. So basically, she's a Swedish, right? And now, jag skulle bara fråga dig, hur kan du klassifiera Sverige? Kan du säga att det är så bra här, bättre än Kurdistan? Absolut.
Det är mycket bättre här. I Kurdistan man får inte prata kurdiska, man har inga rättigheter. I can take it in English.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just bad at speaking in general.
Okay.
We don't have any rights in Kurdistan. We're not allowed to speak our language. We're not allowed to express ourselves as Kurds. We need to call ourselves Mountain Turks or Turkish people. Our teachers get imprisoned for being Kurds, so it's really bad in that way. In Sweden, we have our rights. We're allowed to speak freely. We have freedom of speech, and freedom of what's it called? Writing. Speech, writing, press, everything. We don't have that in Turkey.
Freedom of press.
We don't have that in Turkey. I'm Kurd from Turkey.
Okay, you're on the Turkey side of the Kurdistan.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. How about schools now? How is it going here? What grade are you in school now?
I'm transferring to 3rd year now, gymnasium.
Okay, gymnasium.
So
okay, this issue of crime, many youths going into crime, what could you think is the cause of it? Do you know why?
I think people search for gemenskap. What's that?
Yeah, they want some relationship, like kind of...
like a family, a second family. If they feel like they're neglected by
they want to be accepted.
Yes, they want to be accepted and feel welcome by society. And that's their way to cope and feel that sense of acceptance.
Belonging, sense of belonging. Exactly. Okay, now my beautiful daughter here is saying that the reason why youths are committing crime here, like other guys that I interviewed here, is because they don't feel belonged. We are not showing them some sort of love that they need. We are not like carrying them along to do whatever we are doing. So I think parents have failed. It's the parents that failed these children. These children have not failed us. That we, the parents, we have failed them. And I think there's a need that we have to take back. Yeah, the government also have failed. She's saying it. The government has also failed us. So we need to do something about them. All these kids I'm talking to here, they're gonna get my numbers, and I'm gonna connect to them whenever they have any issue. They're free to call me, WhatsApp me, and I'll be able to address some issues with them. Because I told them about my crime. I was a bad boy, drug dealer. That time in the Kunstregarden here, you see everywhere here, I show you. You see all this place. This place is called Kunstregarden. That was about 27, 28 years ago. We used to hang around here, talk to guys, they buy drugs from us. We were really bad guys. This place, we were controlling this place. But today, I want to make changes. I want to talk to people around here, make them to see Jesus Christ, turn away from bad things, doing all the bad things they could do. Because I was in jail for 8 good years. It was terrible. So, I'm so glad that you guys are not into crime. You're not into crime at all, please, yeah?
You've learned from your mistakes.
Yes,
You're here now and you're preaching about how we should change and not follow your path.
Wow. This is my partner, my friends. We're going to do a lot of work together. She is a preacher too, so she's going to help me. I love that, seriously. Have I spoken to you? No, I haven't. Okay, come my brother, yeah? Let me talk to my brother here. If you're not comfortable with English, you tell me I will speak Swedish, yeah? Any one of them is okay.
I can speak Swedish.
You can speak Swedish?
Yeah,
okay.
I can only speak English.
Okay. How long have you been here?
3 years.
3 years now?
Yeah.
You from Ethiopia as well?
Yes.
Okay, Ethiopia.
I'm her brother.
Okay, oh, you are the brother, okay.
Yeah.
So both of you are studying here, you're in schools, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you compare the life here with the life you live in Ethiopia? From Addis Ababa, right? Or?
Yeah, Addis Ababa.
Addis Ababa, okay. How do you compare the life in Stockholm with Addis Ababa in Ethiopia?
I think in terms of comforts, Sweden is much better than Addis Ababa in terms of opportunity.
Okay.
But in terms of like connecting with friends and feeling safe, like you feel like more home there.
Yeah.
So like more of a connection with people.
So do you feel discriminated here sometimes?
No, not discriminated, but it's like it's very hard to
to relate with people here.
Yeah, it's easier to relate there.
Yeah, easier to connect to people in home than in Sweden here.
Yeah.
Do you know why it's like that?
No,
I think it's because they are shy people. Not that they are basically. it doesn't have necessarily be racism, right?
No.
They could be shy people, because I've lived here for quite a long time. They don't like to associate with new people, except people that they know. So don't take it like discrimination, yeah? It's just that they are shy people. But then, what do you think is the reason why many youths are going into crime? Stabbing, courtesan, gunshots and all that. Do you know why?
Like I haven't done any research, but my like opinion of it is only certain skills are appreciated by the society. For example, let's say a person who does I don't know, any like let's say beatboxing is not as appreciated as a person who's like good in maths. So like maybe we appreciate certain people than others. So the people who are not being appreciated feel neglected. So they want
to be recognized.
Yeah, they want recognition from other people. So they go into this kind. I think they go into, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Now look at what my young brother here is saying. What's that your name again? Enko is saying that some of these people are neglected and they want to belong. That's why you see them going into courtesan and crime. And I 100% agree with them. Every one of them that have spoken here, trust me, they are all intelligent kids. These kids, they marvel me. I'm so glad. I've been going around Stockholm today, talking to people, trying to let them know how Jesus Christ saved my life and everything. It's very important that we hear what they think. We need to know their mind. We need to know what is going on in their life. I'm telling you. And I'm so glad to meet these beautiful kids here, to talk to them. And I mean, I'm going to give them all my number, my WhatsApp line, my Facebook line, and everything, so I can connect with them. And we will build a very strong team in Stockholm. We will never allow crime to take over this city. We don't. We're going to fight. We're going to create a very strong team, youths that can be able to stand and defend our youth. They're not going to be raped on the street. They're not going to be killed on the streets. We're going to stand strong, isn't it? Yes. We're going to stand and fight and make sure that these kids are not being killed. Because all of them, you see them here, they're all beautiful, wonderful kids, every one of them. But I mean, society make them look so angry, look so bad. Yeah, look at my big brother here too, from Ethiopia, a very wonderful guy. He looks like Haile Selassie, the one that's running, yeah? Honestly. You know, I mean, these are beautiful, wonderful people. I love them so much, and we have to join hands together and make sure that crime does not get hold on these ones. These are children of God.